Okay, the next video is to do with the toilets. So here with your toilets, you have got a flush button. One of them is without water, one of them is with water, and then the fill button just with water. Only use the 1-ply toilet paper that is on board. There is a stack of it still here, okay? 2-ply, 3-ply toilet paper will block this up, okay? Not so much in the toilet, but it will block your holding tank. So in here with your holding tank, for some reason this is blocked off. We always want to keep this when we're into the dock in the open position. Okay, what that does is just allow anything that is in there to fully drain out. You'd never want to sort of muck around with this one and block it off down here at the seacock. Okay, this is the one that we're going to empty. So obviously closed and in an open position. If you were to ever get this blocked up, which it has been doing, and I'm going to try and address this today, you will have to go to the marina on the south side and get that unblocked with a suction hose, okay, which will then go up to the back there, and what it has inside is a tube that runs down on the inside of the holding tank, and it can actually suck out the contents. And then you're going to have to use a hose, fill it up with fresh water, keep on sucking it out until hopefully you clear the blockage. What happens after a number of years is you will get it all solidifying down at the bottom. So the issue with these Seawind tanks is they are dead flat, okay, and sit dead flat. Ideally it'd be nice to get it raised so everything does make its way down to the pipe, but it's just the design of Seawinds, unfortunately. We could try to elevate the back, but we'd have to adjust this bracket in order to do that. If you do get a blockage, suck it out over at the marina. There's only this place at Coral Marina that can do it. Hamilton Island doesn't do it. If it's still unblocked, you are going to have to close this off, undo these two hose clamps, and stick the hose over on the fuel dock and blast it out up, which I've had to do a number of times. No water will come back in once you undo this, because as long as this sits above the water line, so the water line sits about here, so as long as this is held up, you won't get any water coming in from here, but you can simply close off this seacock to avoid any of that. So if there was a blockage from the toilet to the holding tank, you are going to have to investigate, okay, and follow the pipes across. Okay, so sometimes they can get blocked up in these hoses where it's not making its way in, or it's not emptying out of the toilet. If that's the case, you are going to have to undo these pipes, okay, and take it outside and clear it, or go buy a new hose. So as long as you put in a heap of water down there to clear it after you've done your number 2s, especially just to get all of that water straight through pushing in, you shouldn't really get these blocking up. It's mainly the holding tank. Okay, hope that explains some of that for you.